one of the things that it's very useful to do is to put a line of best fit onto a set of data. And I'm going to do it for this data here for Rep 2. To do it, left mouse click on the data itself, and you'll see that the points come up. There they are. And then right mouse click and add trendline. And you need to choose then the type of trend line you want to fit. So I'll go with linear to start with, and you'll also need to select display equation on chart, display R squared value on chart, and then click OK. And there is my fitted trend line. Now I could have got this out of the analysis by going data, data analysis, regression, and using the tools to actually automatically do the regression analysis for me. This is fine. However, the regression wizard will only put a straight line fit through your data. And you can see quite clearly that this is not a straight line fit. So we need an alternative fit that we might put on this data. So click on your data to select the data points, right mouse click, add trend line, just as we've done before. This time I like to choose polynomial. A second order polynomial describes the shape of a nice smooth curve. And again, we want to click display equation on chart, display R squared value on chart, click OK or hit enter, and there is the data. So the original straight line fit had an R squared value of 0.943. The R squared value is an indication of how well the data fits the fitted line. So with an R squared value of 0.943, 94.3% of the variability of the data could be explained by the fitted regression line. So 5.7% of the variation in the data wasn't explained by the fitted regression line. With the second order fit, we have 99.5% of the variation in the data explained by the fitted regression line, with only 0.5% of the variation due to error. So it's a much better fit. Before I actually go further, I don't know which of these data sets actually fits which line. So I'm going to color code them. So I click on the data, I select the data, and then I go to font and choose a font color. And you can see that the theme colors come up automatically at the top. So I'm going to choose the red one here, or the russet one. And again, I'll highlight this by clicking and dragging, make it the same color. Okay, so if I add other trend lines, which give me an equation, then they'll be color coded to match. So for example, if I was doing replicate 3, I'd make them green so they match in with the data. You can already see from this data there's something weird happening, that the points, they're tending to slope off as they increase. But after about 40 minutes, something weird is happening with the data. So it's sloping off, and then you've got a kink. We'll cover how to have a look at that data in another video.